Though 578 aspirants filed to contest in Saturday's polls, only 524 of them were cleared. Whilst 39 constituencies went uncontested, 74 are outstanding for various reasons, including 5 which were put on hold pending the outcome of investigations by the party's special committees. The 5 are Asawase, Impoho, Yilokrobo, Fantiako North, and Elembele. But the minority may lose the expertise and experience of some of its key members going into the next elections and subsequently in the next parliament. Joseph Yelechre of Wa West in the Upper West region is one of such people. The former Procurement Task Force chairman under PNDC, regional minister, ambassador, Minister for Health, and subsequently Local Government and Rural Development Minister, has been in Parliament since December 2004, when the constituency was created. He is noted for his valuable contribution to legislation, but he lost his bid to a relatively new face to politics, Superintendent Peter Langchene Tubu. Superintendent Tubu resigned as Executive Secretary to the former IGP, David Asante Apietu, to contest Mr. Yelechre for the seat. Mr. Yelechre says he will still work in the interest of the people of Wa West.
I'm surprised, like any other president. I did my effective campaign. I did all I could. But the people of Wa West, through their delegates, said I should take the back seat. But first of all, I appreciate and thank the electorate of Wa West for consistently 4 times elected to be in Parliament. And I will continue to be grateful to them. The people have the right to make a decision. And when they make it, that is all about it. You see, the first thing is that a party must develop ways of determining who wins. And if the party position is that it is delegates, it is a position. It is correct.
Still in the Upper West region, Francis Bawana Dakra of Jirapa also lost his bid to a former district chief executive, Cletus Dapla. He returned to Parliament for a second term in 2016 after losing the 2012 bid to an independent candidate, Paul Dergoba. In the northern region, young and vociferous Kumbungu MP Ras Mubarak also lost to a lecturer with the University for Development Studies, Dr. Hamza Adam. Though Ras Mubarak says he accepts the verdicts of the delegates, he makes a rather serious allegation.
They have chosen people who can pay their way through over substance and integrity. I've seen levels of vote buying, in particularly the Kumbungu election. I had made a complaint to the PNI to look into the possibility of money laundering. 6
other incumbent MPs also lost their bids to return to Parliament. They include members for Chianga Paga in the Upper East region, Rudolph Amega Etego, Buem in the Volta region, Kwesi Esiama, Aziz Abdul Muniru of the Akan constituency in the Oti region, Matthias Kwame Into of Awin in the Western region, and Eric Ose Osu of Afram Plains South in the Eastern region. Another energetic and vociferous MP, Samuel George Nati of Ningo Prampram, however, escaped defeat narrowly. Against all odds, the first-term MP warded off his contender with just 7 votes. But he says he is not shaken by the results.
I want to use this opportunity to say a very big thank you to Almighty God. I want to say a very big thank you to my constituency executives. I want to say a very big thank you to all the branch executives. I want to say a very big thank you to my brother, Michael Tete Kwete. I want to say this is the first in a series of victories. I want to say a very big thank you to my parents who've stood by me through this, and to my lovely wife who's had to bear a lot because of this contest. But for me, this is just the beginning. I extend a hand of fellowship, and you've seen me exhibit it here, to my brother Michael. Together, the focus is to increase the margin of victory between myself and whoever the NPP will elect next month to 20,000 votes, a margin of 20,000 votes. The vision is to kick out the incompetent Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo government and bring John Dramani Mahama to the Flagstaff House on the 7th of January 2021.
The contest also introduced some new faces likely to lead the NDC into Parliament. Former NDC Deputy General Secretary and subsequently National Organizer Kofi Adams got the party's nod to contest the Buem seat, while former Deputy Communications Minister Felix Kwakye Ofosu will be contesting the Abra Asebu Kwamenkesi seat in the Central Region. Actor and entrepreneur John Dumelo will vie for the Ayawaso West Wuogon seat.
Ayawaso West NDC has spoken. We are coming for the seat. I mean, of course, her participation in the election has deepened democracy, and I'm happy that I was given a challenge. Either than that, it wouldn't have been democracy, and so I thank her very much. And of course, we'll work together to make victory in Ayawaso West a success.
Second Deputy Speaker Alban Bagwin's constituency will be contested on the party's ticket by Anthony Menkara Suma. Former gender minister and activist Nana Oyelitha was disappointed by the delegates of Adentan as they chose Mohammed Adamu Ramadan over her. In her speech after the election, Madam Oyelitha said introspection is needed.
I feel strengthened. I didn't expect to lose. I'm reflecting on my loss, and I'll say that I thank God. I know together with Team Oye, we did our best. We covered all the tracks. We ran a very strong campaign. We engaged with the electorates. We engaged with the delegates. The delegates have spoken. Democracy has won. And I congratulate Honorable Ramadan. We will do an introspection and find out exactly what went wrong.
In Medina, the delegates elected human rights lawyer and activist Francis Xavier Sosu. He beat a former national youth organizer, Sidi Abubakari, to it.
I would want to thank all of you and the people of Medina, especially the delegates, for the confidence that they have reposed in me. And I also want to use the opportunity to thank my brother Sidi and Faila and Hajia Rukia for the clean contest that took place here today. I want to reach out to my brothers and my sister that we would come together with one united front so that in 2020 we can win back our seat and help increase the votes of John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency in Medina, so we can boot the MPP out of office.
The NDC has described the election as successful despite some allegations of vote buying. Kumbungu MP Ras Mubarak accused his opponent of engaging in vote buying, as has Victoria Hammer. The former deputy minister who lost the Kintampo North contest says she lost embarrassingly because she refused to bribe delegates. The party has, however, asked the public to disregard the allegations of vote buying. Speaking to the issues, a Deputy General Secretary, Peter Boama Otukuno, said their checks indicate that such allegations are untrue.
In the case of Victoria Hammer, I had read the post on Facebook, but I doubt if that was what was in the post. I didn't see anything like that. But I've heard those comments as well, and I think they are rather unfortunate because, you see, the work of a member of parliament or an aspirant or winning an election is completely complex. You will need to stay in touch with the people and build a base. I doubt and I don't believe that, money wins elections in the NDC. The ordinary NDC delegates vote on a very, very sophisticated pattern. And if you don't know them, you always get disappointed. You understand? Build a better relationship with them. Keep the relationship. Always be with them. Always be on their side. And they will always be for you. I think that it's unfortunate that they have made all those assertions. But with the rounds that I did and the reports that we got from all the teams that went around, there was absolutely nothing like vote buying.